we are here with the beautiful Catalina. How are you?
Hi, great. It's great to socialize finally with someone.
It is. That's why we're doing this. I'm saying that I'm doing these interviews for people to get some knowledge. Actually, it's for me to talk to more people because
I miss socializing,
that's
seriously.
true. That's true. That's something that we all miss. That's why we go to events. I mean, as much as like we do business, but it's also the human connection. How are you?
Oh,
Where are you now?
I'm home now. So, yeah, I've been home for a while now. I mean, from the beginning of March, actually, for like 5 weeks or so, because
Okay.
I'm trying to contribute to this and to prevent the virus from spreading, protecting myself and the others around me. So, I've been in self quarantine.
That's
But
good.
definitely this having an interview with you now, it's good. It's good to talk to some other people other than my husband, for example.
How is he? How's he doing?
Good. We're good. We're good. Yeah.
Sounds good. You guys are living in Bucharest now, or where?
Yeah. We are currently in Bucharest. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So that's good. So right after, you've been to Lisbon, right?
No, we did
No.
not go this year. No, no.
Okay, okay.
Keep. Yeah.
But I know that the last time we saw each other was in Colombia.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
It was
beautiful.
before this whole situation with the virus, and it
Yes.
was beautiful. I have to admit, it
Yeah,
was nice. I quite missed that, the fun, talking to so many people. Jesus, there were lots of people at La Expo, by the way.
it was amazing. For me, it was the first time attending LA Expo. It
Oh yeah.
was, yeah, it was
Okay.
insane. It was insane. Nothing I've ever imagined. It's great. How was the show for you?
It was great. Really busy. Really, really busy. Like we did see indeed that year by year, because we've been attending La Expo for a while now, and we saw growth. Like they grew year by year. So this year it was really huge. We saw it.
You've
So it
had
was productive for sure.
I've seen I went to the awards gala. I've seen so many Streamate models win awards. So
Oh
congrats
yeah.
on that.
Thank you. We do have a lot of partners in Colombia, so we are
That's
very happy with having so many great partners there. And we really, I mean, through this opportunity with you, I would like to pass my good thoughts to everyone to hold tight through this period, to try to stay healthy from stay healthy from the mind point of view and body as well. So yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Do you want to do some shout outs for the people in Colombia? Anyone in particular?
Hola!
Hola, colombianos, ¿cómo están?
Desde Romania.
So, tell me a bit about who Catalina is, how you get started, and also talk to me about Streammate and the company.
Okay, so I first started off as a cam model. That's how I began to work in this industry. I worked for 6.5 years, and then luckily I got the opportunity to work with Streamate.
Okay.
That in 2015, I started off as an account manager for Romania, and currently I'm leading the team for the account managers for Streamate in Europe, in the office here in Bucharest. So it's
Wow.
been almost 5 years on this road. I have to say that I love the job. I still love the company. I love the people within the company. And of course, it feels awesome to work for the largest campsite in the world. So
It is.
yeah, yeah.
So you're telling me that cam models could, I mean, their idea usually it is like I'm a cam model. I'm gonna be a cam model for a few years and then I'll see what I can. They can actually do this, run
Yeah,
companies.
yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, I'm an example, and I think, at least I know that there were some other cam models that tried to do what I'm doing, and it requires a lot of patience to learn all these things, because it's complicated to jump from being a cam model, especially financially. I have to say, when you're a cam model, you get to make a hell of a lot of money. jumping from being a cam model to a normal job, of course, from the financial point of view, it's not the same. But I love the professional challenges. I love that. And that's something that I did not have when I was performing as a cam model. So it is possible, basically.
That's amazing. Talk to me a bit about Streamate.
So for the people who don't know us yet, which I'm sure there are not that many, yeah, Streamate was established in 2003. It's an American-based company. We are in the present, like I said earlier, the largest campsite worldwide, and that's determined by the registered customers on the site, the number of online earning performers, and the revenues. So we are the leader in at this point on the market, and we plan to keep it that way for a long time.
Good. Can you tell me what's the biggest earnings that a model had, like from what you know, the most money that a model earned on Streamate?
I'm not in the position of that kind of information because it's hard to judge, but I can tell you roughly what kind of amounts models can earn on Streamate, and the pay periods are weekly. So weekly they can earn from $200, the lowest, up to more than $10,000 per week. So the earnings can be quite huge. Like
I'm registering. Is it easy to register? Walk me through it. How easy is it to register as a model on Streamate?
It's very easy. It's the very basic steps, like on any other campsite. You have to provide your identity, like headshot with the ID picture. Because, like I said, we are an American company. We also have the KYC policy, which is the Know Your Customer, where the performer has to prove the identity, and that can be done by submitting an invoice, a bill, utility bill, bank statement, anything that has the address of the model and the full name, the real name on the paper. Other than that, the basic steps: fill up the profile details, upload a bio picture, and then you're all set. I mean, you can get the account approved within 24, 48 hours.
Okay, is there any internet technical things that a performer working from home needs to know before starting?
Well, yeah, these are important aspects, because not only that we are like the leader in this market, but Streamate is also like a technology focused company. Therefore, I can say proudly that we have one of the best technology in the streaming from the live cams. And obviously the equipment is very important. So the latest generation computers like i7 computers with at least 8 gigabytes of RAMs, and the internet connection should be at least 3.5 megabits upload speed for Seattle, because that's where we have our main servers. And of course, making sure they use a webcam. With the webcams, we are not really that demanding, because we offer recommendations from the cheapest to the highest prices. And amongst them, they can also use streaming like Logitech C920, a BCC 950, or Logitech Brio 4K, so something like that, in that kind of range. And it's affordable. Everyone can purchase it. And they can, with this kind of equipment, yeah, they can make sure that their streaming settings are always excellent.
That's great. I've had a lot of models have been approaching us on the Bucharest Summit pages and asking us about the technical things, and we're like, oh, well, let us ask.
Right, yeah.
So I have to be honest, like I went to SimilarWeb, I've seen the traffic, I've seen how it is, and you guys have been doing good in this last time with this pandemic and everything. Can you tell me a bit how the COVID thing affected you guys?
So from the business standpoint, we have to say, at least I have to say, that the company is doing really good. Like, we have record numbers these days. We have a lot of new registrations, like member registrations. People keep on spending. So basically, we have a lot of traffic. We don't complain in this period. We expected this would happen because everyone stays home. And it goes the same for model registrations as well. Like there are many performers signing up, and even if they did not do this in the past, they are willing to give a try to this because it's a good opportunity to make money while staying home, obviously. So from the business point of view, we are doing excellent in this period. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's great. That's absolutely amazing. How is it personally? Like you're used to traveling. You've been traveling so much. How is it staying at home?
It's, on one hand, I'm trying to focus on things that I did not focus so much in the past, like my family, trying to offer a bit more attention to them, trying to call my mom more often because she's so concerned now in this period. And I'm also planning, for example, to take Spanish classes or French classes. So things that I did not really either have, I did not have time in the past, or I wanted to do, but it was not my priority. It was not a priority for me. So I'm trying to do these things. So I'm trying to focus on this. Of course, I keep myself informed, reading the news, so trying to stay updated with what's going on in this world. And I'm also in self-quarantine in the past 5 weeks. So I've stayed home, basically. I did not leave my place. It's not easy. I have to say it's not easy, but I keep myself distracted. I work out. I try to eat healthy. I keep myself very busy with the work. So luckily, being an adult, of course, this is very good for us because we can work wherever we are. And it's good. It's good. I try to keep myself healthy mentally and physically as well. Yeah.
That's great. So you are in your home office now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a challenge for you. Reach out, reach out, and because I know that, I've heard through the grapevines that Streamate has implemented something incredible on their site. So I want you to reach out and show me something that's on your desk.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
You don't ask me if I used it.
No, it's in the box. It's in the box. No, no, no.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess you also saw, you follow the news on Streamate, and we are very proud to say that we finally integrated the Lovens toys. This was a huge request globally from performers from Colombia, Russia, Romania, to integrate, and we are very happy that finally now performers can use them on Streamate.
Oh, that's great.
So it's very easy to pair. They can use it using our interface, streaming interface, SM Connect. They have to download the Lovens application on their mobile phones, and then from then on, it's very, very, very easy to just pair it and then just enjoy it with the clients, with the customers. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So that's what you guys have been cooking.
Oh, there are many things that we've been cooking for sure.
Tell me
Yeah.
more. Tell me more. I want to know more.
So besides from the fact that, yeah, the company also took this step, by the way, from working from home. It was not a major change. It's not like we struggled to adapt to this, but just to inform your viewers as well, we also did this step. So the whole company is currently working from home. Luckily, the structure is allowing the company to work easily from home, so this was not a challenge. And definitely in this period, we felt like we could bring more options, more tools to the performers so that we can keep them happy on the website. So one of the major developments was this, integrating Lovens on the website. We keep on working on the streaming interface, SM Connect. We develop features, like small tools that will help the performers play, like for example the chat view, for example. It's now split in multiple ways, and the models can play with it depending on how they want to see the chat room. They will also have the possibility to see in the customers' profiles if a customer is writing down, if they prefer a specific language, then they will be able to see that kind of data. Like they will see what kind of language the customer prefers to hear or speak, and then the model can surprise the customer if they speak that language. So it's good.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Other tools that we added recently is a fan club that allows the performer to give special kind of things to their fans. So basically, it works as a fan club where the customer has to pay a monthly fee. The fee is, of course, chosen by the performer. They also have the possibility, the performers, to provide discounts per minute for the privates. And of course, we keep on developing it, like working on it, because we would like to allow the performers to also sell content in it, like upload videos, pictures, and so on.
Okay.
So that's another feature. What else? Let me see, because there are many other things that we worked on. Oh yeah, in regards of the golds, because on Streamate the tips are called golds. We also did a change here, because previously it used to be like, if a customer would pay in a specific currency, like if I would be a Canadian customer, I would obviously pay in Canadian dollars, and there will be a conversion. The Canadian dollar would convert into American dollar. Right now, the golds are exactly $1 American. Therefore, the equivalent of the money that the customer would see for 1 gold would be exactly in their currency, but equivalent of $1. So the performer will always see the amount from a dollar. They will not have the conversion anymore.
And that's easier. That's easier for the performers, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Because previously it was confusing for performers. Like sometimes, if they would have people paying in pounds, they would definitely see a bit more in their earning reports. But if they would have Australian or Canadian people paying them, they would see a bit less, and they will be like, okay, I'm seeing less money in my earnings. Right now, it will be fixed. Like 1 gold is $1 American. So that should make the things a bit more clear for the performers to read their earnings. Yeah,
absolutely. That's so great. I love the new features. See, it's like you sit at home, you get relaxed, your mind is not that busy anymore with like traveling and making, trying to fix everything on a rush. So this is actually very good for us, this break.
Yeah, so we actually keep on developing new things. So with this opportunity, I would definitely encourage the performers to keep their eyes on the news, because we will keep bringing new things that they would for sure love. So yeah.
Where do they find the news? On the site or on social media? Where do they find it?
In their accounts, in their messenger tool. That's where they will receive the email notifications, plus that there is a section of news highlighted in their dashboards.
Okay, perfect. So we've been talking about traveling. We've been talking about, not going or going and stuff like that. It hurts.
Yeah, that's a little bit, yeah.
So you have been to Bucharest Summit before, and like you're gonna come this year as well. What did you get from the show last year's, and what are your expectations from it for this year?
So the expectation from Streamate is to actually meet with our partners and have fun with them. That's what I would describe as an expectation from us, because that's what we did so far. Like these people who we meet at these summits, at Bucharest Summit, we already know them. We already met with them, and it's only about catching up and enjoying the time that we are together and have fun. Basically, that's it. Yeah.
That's good. You are, like I said, before the interview started, actually, we have a lot of ambassadors, the Bucharest Summit ambassadors from Streamate. I could say that they are the like amazing girls, amazing performers, and one of the craziest that I've had so far.
Our performers are open-minded, and we love that about them, because we are not the kind of campsite that is putting so many restrictions or so many rules, like if you'd like to eat a banana, don't do that in free chat because you will be banned, or stuff like that. So we try to give them the freedom that they need to be able to perform in the best way. So if you see performers more outgoing, then that's our performer for sure.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like I see it. Ashley Hayes, for example, amazing performer, amazing person. She hit me up. She was like, hey, how are you? I want to talk about Bucharest Summit. I was like, okay, then you're the person that I need. You're the person. And she's actually, Ashley is one of the listeners. She registered as a listener for Pineapple Support.
Okay, cool. By the way, talking about pineapple, because I wanted to touch this as well. I don't know if you know, but we are a proud sponsor of Pineapple. So, I don't have that.
We'll talk to Leah and well, she'll give it to you. Yeah. Pineapple Support, guys. It's really
Yes,
important.
so we are a proud sponsor of Pineapple Support, and actually in this kind of moments now with this pandemic, we encourage our performers to reach out to Pineapple because they are part of this business, and trying to reach out to a regular therapist and trying to explain that, look, I'm doing this kind of job, they will never understand, or they will always criticize.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, reaching out to Pineapple that is already established in adult, they can definitely get the help that they need. So we try to encourage our performers to use this service for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like if there are people that want to offer support, you can register as a listener. So if if you have a bit of time, if you want to help others, register as a listener and help others. Understand if you don't need therapy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I really like what they are doing, and I mean, I hope more and more performers will start to use it, to use the service.
And I hope more and more companies will direct some of their money to Pineapple Support, because this is a service offered to the performers in adult, and we all know those are our bread and butter. The performers, we need to keep them safe.
We are definitely happy to sponsor them for sure. Yeah, it's a great cause for sure.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. So speaking of this, what do you think we should learn from this pandemic, from this thing that just hit us all of a sudden?
Personally, I think before we started this pandemic, I started to take things more for granted. Like I was traveling a lot, but I was not so like, it's okay, we are going there and in that country and visiting that city and so on. Or I did not see a park the way I used to see it before, like, it's just a park, it's not a big deal. At this point, I would just love to go and lay in the grass and just breathe the fresh air and see people around me and greet people and so on. So what I take this from myself from this pandemic is that it helps me appreciate the things much more than before. Definitely, yeah.
That's true. That's true. And from a company standpoint, for someone that has a company, what should they learn from this craziness?
Business-wise, I think we should be very thankful that we work in an industry where not only there is no decline, like in many areas, but also traffic grows heavily on Streamate. So we should appreciate it and do our best to keep this business running. That's what I would add. Yeah.
Absolutely. Come up with, look, like you guys are doing, come up with new ideas, entertain your performers, entertain the customers, the paying members.
It's important to be prepared for everything. I believe focusing on helping the performers to go more smoothly through this period, it's an important aspect. Trying to provide a very good product to the customers that they could use every second of the day, that's very important. So all these things as a whole, they have to be watched out for, taken care of, because the adult is not going to die. I mean, people will still use it. And yeah, basically that's it. There are important aspects that every company have to watch out for.
That's really good. That's a really good input. Just watch out, guys, and check out Streamate. Check out the new features that these guys have on the page, because it's craziness. And now with the toy that you can use and the new features, and it's great. And I'll consider, if you see me on the page, just tip me.
I will give you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Catalina, for taking from your time to talk to me and to share some of the new things that Streamate has to offer, and from your personal life as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Very much for this opportunity. It was really great. I had a good fun and I enjoyed the conversation with you. And let's keep in touch, actually.
Absolutely. And hopefully we'll see each other very soon in person once the borders are open.